Rico, how you feeling? Alright, we're gonna do this one real quick, bro. We're gonna be here for an hour. Just an hour, and we're out. Because it's Sunday. I said I was gonna go live. But in all honesty, I do not want to go live. But I'm here. Just like, think about it like this for a second. It's so serious that I really didn't want to go live that my forehead is out. That's how serious it is. Like, I don't even want to go get my headband right now. That's how serious I did not want to do this today. I worked yesterday. Oh my God. And I'm working New Year's Eve. I'm working security at the club on New Year's Eve. If there's any definition out there of somebody being cooked, it's me. Let's just get that right. What's good, Tiff? What's good, Josh? Don't be sounding all drained. Too late. Too late. My eyes are not even fully here, but we're gonna figure it out as we go. I did not want to go live today, but I said I was gonna do it. I want to go back to only letting the weekend be my weekend of peace. So I don't go live. I would love to go back to that, having 5 days a week, and then the weekend is just like you get 2 days off kind of situation. But if I need to go live for any breaking news that happened, then we're going to go live. But I want to go back to that format because I need my Sunday and Saturday. Okay, I need my Sunday and Saturday. I would like to do that again. Oh my goodness. But yo, what's up, man? How's everyone feeling? We're gonna be here for an hour. We're gonna make this one quick. Then I just do my uploads and we call it a night. Alright? But we got some interesting things. I think I got about like 2 or 3 videos to get through. I'd say 2. I'd honestly I prefer doing 2 videos, but if I'm still under the hour and I have time for a third, then I'm gonna do it. We're gonna keep it like that. But we're gonna start with Chigs because I seen this video yesterday, I think. Oh yeah, yesterday. 50 Cent talking about he gonna send a scary warning or whatever. I gotta see what's going on here. All right, let me see. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. So let me hit this record button. Where the record button at? My eyes need to open up. Like, that's how tired I am. What if body's dropping you at work? We're not doing that, Tiff. Don't put that in the ether. In fact, let me just go ahead and knock on some wood. I would like a drop on Tuesday when I'm here and I'm free. Kendrick Lamar, please and thank you. Don't drop on no damn Friday. Okay? Don't drop when I'm at work. Don't you dare. Okay? I know you don't like following people, so you should be dropping on a Tuesday or a Wednesday. Let's get that out the way. Don't do that to me. What's good, Taki? How you feeling? Right, Josh? Like, mean as hell, bro. Shoot. Yeah, everybody everywhere. All right, let me hit this record button. We're going to get started. We're going to keep this under an hour, and we're going to have fun. I don't want to go past an hour today. So, shoot. Apparently 50 Cent got some words for everybody. Bro, we want you in the booth, but we know you're not going to respond. But we still want you in the booth. That's all I got to say first. I want to see what this scary warning is, though, because I feel like he finna buy the building. He's gonna own portion of the podcast. And then he going to put these dudes to work. This dude 50 Cent. This guy's not a real person, bro. Anyway, let's go ahead and lock in and get started. Y'all do know how I start this. So let's make it happen, all right? Let's go. Yo, you. Right here. In the small box, right here in the small box. Welcome back to Flex Mob Reactions, only on the Flex Mob Network. I'm Flex. Welcome back to the channel. I gotta see, because after what Fabulous said, what he did to him for like 1 minute and 20 seconds, nah, bro. Nah, you gotta get in the booth, man. You can't hide behind that suit that you like to wear on CNN. We're not doing that. You gotta get yourself in the booth. Go get a do-rag. Get a fitted cap. Get your New York Yankee fitted cap. Put that on. Get a wife beater, okay? Go get that. Get some jeans. The loose kind. Like, don't get some Jenko jeans. Don't get that. We don't need you in that. Just get some loose jeans. Put it on. Low ride if you want to. Get in the booth. Do the dance that you usually do. And start rapping on the beat, bro. Get your ass in the booth, man. Anyway, let's get started. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the video. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about the reaction. Hit that notification bell so you're notified when I drop my videos or when I'm live, like right now on a Sunday. And let's go ahead and lock in.
Chicks.
What's good, Quickie?
Get ready. You know what to do, Chicks.
Salute to Chick Smooth.
Hey, Chick Smooth, appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit.
Yo, Taki. Oh my God, that's a great question. But I feel like that's because Diddy got a lot of power, and with that power, he must have diddled his way into Fabulous. Cause the way he was sitting there quiet, I remember that. I remember watching that episode. The way he sat there quiet. Oh nah, I would never.
For a while, I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Oh boy, here we go, you guys. This is history in the making right now. For the first time.
That is a horrible picture of 50 Cent. Let me just say that. Got 50 Cent out here looking like an auntie. Look at that neck. Pause.
In a very long time, 50 Cent does not have a response back to a diss record. That's right, you guys. The guy who's normally quick to respond to everybody via social media. The guy who's got a full AI team on deck anytime he needs to put somebody on a meme. Yeah, that guy. Right now, he has no response to the diss record or diss song or freestyle that was done a couple days ago by Fabulous, Jim Jones, Mano, and also Dave East. Now, I told you guys in the last video, this was the last thing 50 Cent was expecting. The man was not expecting these guys to get in the booth and respond back to him. He thought this battle was going to be done on podcast audio. And so far, you guys, we gotta give credit to Jim Jones, Mano, Fab, and Dave East. So far from...
Don't give your credit to Mano, Jim Jones, and Dave East. Mano said nothing. Jim Jones was struggling. Dave East was participating, and the only person that was shooting at you was Fabuloso. All right, Fabulous, Fab, however you want to say his name. Fabulous was the only one that was shooting at you. Everybody else was participating. That's it. Let's get it right.
From what it looks like, these guys have managed to beat 50 Cent at his own game. After 50 Cent first threatened to own their podcast and also own their building, as funny as it sounds, these guys responded by paying their rent on time. You cannot kick us out this building if we've already paid up our rent. And now, if we're being honest, you guys, looks like 50 Cent is stalling. That's right, you guys. After he got dissed, everybody was waiting on 50 for a response. People said, yo, it's been 3 days. Bruh, 50, we know you heard the record. You hear...
The reason why Dave East was trash is because he was participating. That's what I'm talking about. He just wanted to rap. I feel like Dave East was a dude in a group that wants zero problems with nobody. And whatever he was sending, what he was saying, bro, he just wanted his participation ribbon. Not a trophy, a ribbon. Let's get it right. You know, remember them ribbons from school? When you have track and field, you get first, second, or third. Dave East got his third place ribbon, all right?
Everything else on time. Why have you not responded back? Not even an AI meme on Instagram? Well, tonight, 50 did respond, and he told us a response was coming. That's right, you guys. We just got an announcement for the announcement to come. 50 Cent just issued a warning to these guys. He said, let's toast to success, health, and prosperity. I'm planning my new year. When I'm done, I'll come out to play. You know everyone who plays with me wishes they didn't in the end. Now come on, 50. This is the most obvious stalling tactic you can ever put out. You guys know when you don't want to fight.
Nah, see, I ain't gonna lie. I felt the shiver up my arm when I just heard that. And when I just read it to myself, I'm like, oh, nah. Okay, remember that building where 50 called like the owner? And the owner of the building talking about, oh, they didn't pay no rent. They technically squatters. They have to pay a certain amount, and they don't like the conditions of the deal because technically the owner would have a portion of the podcast, and the owner was willing to be like, yo, listen, you know what? If you want to make a purchase, I'll give you part of the podcast of theirs, so you can own part of it. Bro, what if that happens? And then 50 Cent proceeds to diss them after. This man go, hey, this man is he gonna get the files together. He gonna record himself rapping. He gonna do a freestyle, but have receipts. Like imagine 50 Cent rapping and he got receipts. He got receipts talking about, look, I own you, bitch. Like imagine that shit. Just imagine, hold on a second. Because you gotta, listen, you gotta get on their level to understand who they are as a person. You gotta kind of think like them to understand what they could do. And the scariest thing, in my mind personally, is 50 Cent rapping with receipts talking about, I own you. Listen, we gonna cut all that talk about me now. Look, go to page 5. All right, we're gonna go to page 5, subsection 6. Okay, real quick, hold on, let me get my reading glasses. So, in subsection 6, it says, we gonna cut all that bullshit talk that y'all niggas were trying to do to me in that little rap freestyle y'all did. Someone tell Jim Jones to wake up because he fell asleep at the end of his shit. Mano said nothing. Dave East, you on the clock, nigga. Only because you were just wasting your time rapping with them. Go to subsection 6 and it's going to explain to you why you don't mess with. I feel like 50 Cent go rap all that shit. Like, yo, I'm stupid.
Somebody, but you still got to act like you do. When I catch you next week, it's on.
Yo, accused, what's good, bro?
I say 50's running from the smoke, but I mean, it kind of looks that way. Brother, it's the holidays. Everything is closed down. Nothing is going on right now. You're sitting at home bored with nothing to do. We're not stupid, brother. We have watched this man put out responses to everybody on his most busiest day. This man has put out responses to everybody when he's on meetings, private jets, shit, even when he's been intimate with a chick. But now you're telling us we gotta wait till the new year? Come on, 50. Now, here's what I think.
No. Don't go around talking like that knowing that we're gonna start the new year off on some bullshit. Let's get that out the way. You gonna start the new year off on some ish, bruh. If I'm gonna be honest. Ooh, nah. See, all I'm saying for me and anybody in this community, listen, 2026 is going to be fruitful. We're going to speak it into existence. All right, we're not going to speak nothing else into existence but how fruitful and wondrous 2026 is going to be. Let's get that out the way. However, for them niggas, if 2026 is going to start with some war, if somebody don't pop some popcorn, I'm going to do it myself or go buy a bag of smart food. I'm going to need some popcorn for this one. This might get good.
You guys, and I could be wrong. 50 needs a little bit more time to think and prep a response. Now, that response could be either an interview with maybe one of Fabulous ex-girls, maybe a short little doc about Fab, Mano, Jim Jones, or 2. He's waiting for Uncle Murder to drop the goddamn year-end wrap-up, and he's planning to use that to go at him. Or 3, 50 is cooking up something diabolical that we've never seen before.
Hold on, whoa. See, my brain is going places right now. What if Uncle Murder does his year-end wrap-up, and as he gets towards the Fabulous, Mano, Jim Jones, and Davies little freestyle they did to 50 Cent songs, all you see is 50 Cent come out of nowhere and start dissing them on the Uncle Murder year-end wrap-up. Like, yo, he's diabolical. He can do that. I'll hear Uncle Murder, yo, Fifth, yo, talk to him, and it's over. And it's over. Yo, listen, like I said, you got to get on their level to think like them. Don't think regular. You're never going to figure it out.
Go at him. Or 3, 50 is cooking up something diabolical that we've never seen before. For all we know, the man could be possibly building the RICO case on Jim Jones and Fabulous. Allegedly. We all know the only thing 50 could possibly have on Fabulous is the domestic violence incident with Emily. And yes, 50 will go that low. Now, I don't think 50 wants to take it to the streets. The man is already successful, he's rich, he's got tons of businesses, so I don't think he's going to pull up on Fab. I don't think he's going to send any goons at Fab or Jim Jones or Mano. I'm going to give 50 the benefit of the doubt that he's not going to play in the streets for this. But here's my thing. If you're Jim Jones, Fab, and Mano, are you really worried about this? If somebody's giving you a heads up of what they're about to possibly do to you, you're not necessarily going to be too worried about it. Everybody wants to see 50 Cent put on the do-rag and a tank top and get back into the booth. A lot of people want to see 50 rap, myself included. I don't want to see any AI memes. I don't want to see any interviews from one of his old girls. These guys just came at you with some bars. You gotta respond back.
Not only one, like I said, only one man came at him with bars. Don't waste your time. Don't be like Drake and lose focus. Focus on the man that was going after you. Focus on him. Fabulous needs words from you. Because as far as I see it, he was throwing bombs, nuclear missiles, ammunition towards you. You must defend yourself.
With some bars as well, 50. If not, everything else will be predictable. You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys make of this warning from 50 Cent? And what do you guys think 50 Cent has in store for them? Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later, man.
Gentlemen, we are
good,
back
Ron?
at the most hated podcast in the world.
I like that. I like that. In the world. I like the world. I like the fact.
Let's squat about it.
Let's squat about it.
Squat about it.
Let's squat about it. Yeah. Us squatters, man. Coming together.
Let's squat about it.
Yeah, I love it.
Hey, y'all ain't real people, bro. Yo, someone get Tiff something to drink, not something aggressive. Like, someone get her some water or some tea, cause it looked like she's struggling. Oh my God! Look, like I said, you gotta step into 50 Cent's mind to really understand and figure out what he could possibly do. Now, I provided some good examples. All right, throughout the video, I provided some good examples, but who knows what he gonna do? That's the scariest part. I do need him in the booth, though. I need 50 Cent in the booth. A lot of people are saying he not gonna do it. I'm gonna need him in the booth. If I'm gonna be honest, you gotta do it. I'm sorry. Like, I seen you on CNN the other day, trying to explain how you got the footage for the Diddy documentary. That's great. That, you know, you're all suited and booted and you in front of the camera, prime time, for all the people to watch and see. Oh, look, it's 50 Cent. Oh, wow. He kind of looks like a Battletoad. Anyway, my point is, I'm going to need him in the booth. Point blank, period. That's it, man. I got to get you in the booth, bro. You got to do it. I'm sorry. You can't just sit around and do nothing like that. We're not going to have it. Okay, we got to get you in there. Go get your bars together. Don't call Marshall, all right? Don't call Eminem. We don't need that. Like Ron said, go apologize to Lloyd Banks so you got a chance, all right? Tony Yayo, he might do something, but it's not going to be enough, all right? I feel like if Tony Yayo rap, it's probably going to be like the same as Mano and Jim Jones, just a little better. You got to get Lloyd, all right? Go get him. Not that Lloyd, the other Lloyd, just making it clear. But if you really do buy their spot, oh, God almighty. Yo, I don't want to hear nothing from nobody after that. Oh, shoot, man. All right, let's get to the next video. Shit, man. Yo, Ron, we vibing, bro. We vibing. We're going to be here for the next hour. I just want to do this for an hour, so we're just going to make this one a little quick, you know? I already explained that I really did not want to be here, but I'm making sure to show up. You know? Damn it, there go Tiff for that P.P. Johnson joke again. Like, damn, I shouldn't have played that special. Anyway, let me go ahead and hit the record button for this one because apparently Big Zo, shout out Big Zo TV, he's looking into Drake's antics. And one thing he's realized is that Drake's antics is the rollout for the Iceman album. Allegedly. Now, a lot of us are going to say, what album? You know what? I get it because we ain't seen no work. All right, big 2025 is literally over in like 3 days. We didn't get an album. And he said he was going to drop an album in the summertime. And we're literally in the middle of winter. You lied. Damn, someone tell Kendrick to add that to the list. You lied. You lied about your album release. God. Anyway, I'm curious. I want to explore this. Congratulations to Big Zo for reaching 30K subs. Y'all hitting milestones I'm only dreaming of. That's crazy. Shout out to House of Laughter. My guy Mookie Moons. He hit 50K subs a couple days ago. So shout out to him as well. Everybody hitting numbers I'm dreaming of, bro. I'm trying to make that reality. I'm just saying. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Y'all know how we do this, right? So let's make it happen. Let's go. Yo, you, right here in the small box, right here in the small box. Welcome back to Flex Mob Reactions, only on the Flex Mob Network. I'm Flex. Welcome back to the channel. Yeah, I'm kind of curious because I see where they're going with this. Knowing me, I had my own critical points about the album and the inconsistencies in the alleged rollout that we've witnessed and how nothing was adding up and how it looked like a murder board with all the different parts of the rollout, and we're going to expect that to be all together. But instead of looking at the board, we're looking at the person putting the board together, which is Aubrey, and basically the antics is what's the true rollout to this Iceman, which is another inconsistency, which also, going by that point, almost confirms that we're getting a compilation album for what I've been talking about on this channel for a minute. But I'm just curious. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the video. I just want to get it. I'll go ahead and just listen to what he got to say. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Do you think he's using the antics like to kind of help with the rollout for the album? Do you think there's an album? You think it's done? You think it's not done? Let me know in the comments. Hit that notification bell to get notified when I drop my videos or when I'm live, like right now. And let's make it happen, bro. Let's go. I'm curious.
I'm gonna tell y'all one thing about it though. I'm not gonna lie. I think Drake, honestly, I think this is all part of his plan. And I'm not saying, even saying plan makes it feel like I'm giving him a lot of credit, but I just think he thinks that this is what's gonna help him in the situation he's got himself into. Everybody says like he's this guy who don't gotta do nothing. You know, he's already the biggest in the game. He's top this and top that, right? But constantly we see the same thing over and over again is we see somebody who keeps having to like resort to antics, trolling, and just doing random shit online for fucking attention. So the shit is just weird to me.
I just don't understand that logic because I've heard that logic a few times, like a bunch of times before. When
there's a petition to get Nicki out of here. That's crazy. The thing about the antics is that I can't truly say that it's the antics that's helping with the rollout for the album because that's simply just his nature. He's always been acting like that. So when you talk about how, oh, he doesn't have to do anything, he can do whatever he wants, I feel like that's the true answer. And also is just he's seizing moments. And it's funny that he's seizing moments, especially when he sat and talked with Elliot Wilson, talking about how Kendrick Lamar was presenting moments. Now we're coming full circle where you're presenting moments. Every Iceman episode was a moment, and it didn't work. And now you're trying to scramble and figure out how you can salvage this album while continuing to do whatever you want to do, when the reality is, it doesn't matter who you are in today's climate in the music industry. You can't do what you want to do no more. Bro, if a lot of people out there, big names, are on the ground working their album, you got to do the same thing. It don't matter who you is. You're not cool no more. You're not safe no more. No artist is safe. Okay? You got to work your album. Then again, we got Kendrick Lamar doing what he literally want to do, but that's a whole other story for another day. But you got to work your album, bro. Everybody got to do it. So.
Comes with Drake, you know, the
What's
typical,
good, Tiny?
he's at the top, you know,
Mm-hmm.
he has the biggest streaming numbers. He doesn't have to do anything. He literally just sit back and relax. But you have to realize your momentum can always slow down, no matter what. If you start doing what you're doing, your momentum is going to slow down. You know, that logic is just stupid.
Well, he definitely trying some shit. And the shit we seen him trying is, let me bring this up. So this shit right here, right? Now, I don't know about
You don't care about the appeal. You don't care about the appeal. Because the more that you move like this, now you're coming off as the aggressor. Kendrick Lamar still has said nothing on the internet. He has not used the internet to respond, to reply to nobody. Nothing, nada, zero. It's only been announcements. Go to his Twitter page. It's only been announcements for a new thing happening to get ready for. When the beef was going on, you saw the drops. You saw the drops for everything. All there. You've been on the internet. You've been chatting. You've been inconsistent. You're questioned. This is how you're moving. That's what I'm saying when it comes to the lawyers and Aubrey. There's inconsistencies. One side's working, the other side's chilling, thinking everything is good, thinking he's safe. And I'm not speaking safe in the sense of danger. I'm speaking safe in the sense of just clarity, relaxation, whatever. On that side, I'm more on that side. But this right here, dog, why are you biting your lip and you holding a strap, bro? What are you doing? I feel like you one of them dudes. You probably fire that blick with your eyes closed. Like you just firing like you got a blindfold over your eyes. You just shoot like out here moving like a stormtrooper just everywhere. Just shooting blick, 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 head ass. But that's all I'm seeing. This is not marketable. This is not good for your image, Mr. Tough Guy. You're supposed to be the fun person. You're supposed to be the safeguard. You're supposed to be the individual. Everybody can be cool. Nah, bro.
But y'all tell me, this don't seem like somebody who got a legitimate rollout ready to go.
First of all, why he biting his lip? That's number one.
You ever been hit by a zesty bullet? Huh?
Oh my God.
Huh?
Yo, Big Zo, Big Zo, you can't do that, bro. Man out here talking about, have you ever been hit by a zesty bullet, bro? You wicked. Nah, you wicked for that, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Number one.
You ever been hit by a zesty bullet? Huh?
Oh my God.
Huh? You ever been hit by a zesty bullet? It's a zesty bullet coming out of this shit.
I hear they sting.
Yeah, and they don't make the sound. They go pew pew. All right, y'all keep playing.
He gonna fuck around and then shoot that shit. It's gonna pop him in the lips.
But this is my thing though, right? Because I was gonna react to it that day I posted, and I was like, nope, not on Christmas, not on Christmas. So
that's a pink bullet.
I left it alone, right? I left it alone, right? But when I look at this, all I see is somebody who feels and thinks like this is what he has to do in order to keep his name circulating before this album drops. If it ever does, right? Because
come on, let's go. Break it down. Let the people know. That's something I've been saying for a long time now. He's using whatever, I wouldn't say character, but whatever persona this is as the market, as the marketing tool. The way he is, how he has his nails painted. He puts stickers on his nails. He puts barrettes in his hair. He be taking selfies in the mirror. out here feeling himself. That's the markability, because you're marketing to your female audience. Your female audience likes that kind of look from you, which is why you continue to do that. But at the same time, you're losing your female audience. You got to make sure you get your male audience back. Now you biting your lip, holding a blick. In the eyes of a regular ninja, that's blasphemy. But in the eyes of people that are only looking at the blick and not your face, they're like, oh, wow, he's back. Oh, this is going to be so amazing. I can't wait for this album. I feel like he gonna step on everybody that did him wrong, and I'm gonna be here for it. Just look at him. Just look at the way he's holding the blick. I've never seen a lot of dudes hold it that way. And you know what? That's what makes him unique, because he likes to stand out and not blend in. He wants to make sure that he separates himself from the rest by doing what he wants to do as a person. And I just find it so profound. Like, wow. Look at Aubrey. That's Drake. That's my favorite rapper. He's my GOAT. You need a hospital bed if you think like that. Jesus.
We talked about how this man is like basically testing music, where he's putting music out to see if people like fuck with it, and then, you know, he decide what to do from there. So to me, this also looks like somebody who's just putting shit out to keep his name out there. So it's like, let me put this out so, because I know the people are going to talk about it. Because let's be real here. What has Drake been doing throughout all these months? He been fucking with streamers.
Yeah.
Y'all not seeing Drake do nothing else. Have y'all seen Drake in any commercials on TV? Any brand deals? Any of that? It's all been steak, streamers, all this other shit, bro. So that shows me, bro, you don't have a plan.
No, what was that one corny commercial he did? I think it was some type of cologne commercial that he came out with like a few months ago.
Oh, I remember.
It was some type of.
No, it wasn't a commercial. It was like Canadian, like.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's show. Okay.
That bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's talking about the guy.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, sir, you're 40. And why? If you're posting pictures.
What's good, Jordan? How you feeling?
It was 21, like not
21.
Age.
21.
Like, I think
Yeah, if you was younger, yeah. But I think in his mind, he feels like, you know how they say like all attention ain't good attention? Some people might look at it as any attention is good attention, right? But I feel like the way he's looking at it is, this is how I keep my name circulating. I'm going to do some shit that people going to look at, and they're going to debate it, and then they're going to put it out there, and they're going to talk about it. So this is his way of doing it, because he could have easily just made a Christmas post, right? But he had to do it biting his lip after he loaded this.
Wait, that's a Christmas post? Where's the snow?
After he loaded the Zesty magazine in there, right? So he had to do that shit because he know he gonna put it up, and people gonna be like, oh, look at what is he doing? Oh, he's trolling, he's doing that. He thinks like he could laugh this shit off, which is why you always see him laughing, like trying to crack joke. Even in that stream he did with Ben the
I ain't gonna lie, bro. This man holding a blick, biting his lip. I feel like his bullets, they're not pink. They're not orange. They're chartreuse. This man has chartreuse bullets loaded in a black blick. He like, oh wow, I just like how good these colors look. Like the contrast between the two colors it just speaks to my soul. Like I feel like I have evolved as a person, because even though I'm holding something that's really aggressive and dangerous, but I put little chartreuse bullets into it, I feel like I have unlocked a different level of danger that's just safe for everybody. But at the same time, look, there's still bullets. It's loaded. I can shoot. Pow, pow, blick, blick. Like, see, that's what these dudes on the street need to understand. You don't need to be that aggressive, bruh. The streets is not safe. You don't even need to be there. But even if you need to be there, you got to make sure that you fit in but stand out. See, that's me. That's how I figured it out as a person. I made sure to fit in, but at the same time, I am standing out in my own unique Tony the Tiger looking ass way. Like, I'm just so different, bro. Like, people need to understand this about me. Like, I want to make sure that when it comes to me, nobody can recreate this.
Done. Everything
What's
was
good,
like jokes
J-Tom?
and laughter. Talk about your album, sir. Like,
Right.
is your album gonna be a joke or is gonna be serious? You know what I'm saying? Like, this man don't talk about music no more, and that's how you know like he got hurt in this shit because he don't even have conversations about music. In the midst, you about to drop a whole album.
Like he'll tease the timeline of when it's gonna release.
Yeah.
No, not the timeline, but he'll tease like the hype for it, or
Right.
he'll say something on the lines of, I'm just making a few little
Yeah, look, tweaking a little bit, make a few
in the
tweaks.
mixing, right?
I got
Making sure the sound is good.
out to one more studio session.
Yeah, one more.
Yeah, like
Remember when he was on whose stream was he on? Aiden Ross's stream. The way he talked about it like it was done.
yeah.
Working on a new album right now. What? Slap. Already? Solo album? Yeah.
Yeah.
So which one?
And yo, let me go back to this for a
What?
second because if
Slap.
anybody
Already?
remembers
Solo?
when I talked about how I like the consistency between seeing Iceman as a brand, that Iceman could have easily been an extension or a capsule of the OVO brand. Like marketing wise, seeing that you have quarter zips. Bro, you could have got ahead of the whole quarter zip wave if you would have dropped everything as Iceman. You had the truck, you had the merch. I like the fact that you had like streetwear kind of merch that revolves around your brand that you could have sold as bundles. You like a lot of people out there, they don't really sell like tracksuits with their music. You could have been the first rapper to do that. Here, purchase this tracksuit that I wore on Aiden Ross's stream. You can get the album with it. You be getting the album early. A lot of people just gotta wait for the drop, but if you want it early, purchase this. And you could have made your money that way, and then you're giving out clothing to the people where it's like, yo, they're getting something from the. I applauded all that. I applauded the fact that you're in the Iceman truck and you're driving around Toronto. You're in people's face. That's something that you don't do, that you need to do. You're in people's face. People can see you. They can touch you. They can scream, yell, whatever. Like you're in their face. That worked. So I'm saying that to make sure. A lot of people come here thinking I'm bashing. No. I'm being critical. I'm assessing. I'm paying attention to what's consistent and the inconsistencies of all the actions. So I want to make that clear right there. So I applauded everything that followed the Iceman brand that you were trying to create with the album. I hated What Did I Miss because of the content and the music, but the beat slapped enough for me to accept it and not care about it too much. It don't even get spins out here. We already got that confirmed from We Love Hip Hop, so we can get that out the way. But as soon as you got to episode 2, and then we saw Pinocchio, everything just fell off. Everything just fell the F off. Fell the F off. I gave out literal good ideas around that time when we were looking at the Iceman-ish. I gave out more good ideas. Episode 2 came, I saw Pinocchio. I said, why is Pinocchio in a tree? Then I saw the meme lined up with it with Kendrick in the tree. What was it, from King's Dead, if I'm correct? The music video. Bro, what are we doing, man? What are we doing? You had the setup and you fumbled all of it. Now nobody knows what Iceman is going to be like. You had a Marvel collab with the Iceman character. Everyone's thinking, oh, it's going to be superhero related. Nah, it's nothing. We don't know what's going to go. You know what, man? See, this is why. Just keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So which one is it?
No,
That's in the waters.
he heard it.
That's in the waters.
But
That's
this
what I'm
goes
saying,
back
J.
to
Tom.
He heard the album,
Uh-huh.
and he was like, it was good.
Oh yeah, he did say he heard it. He said he heard it and it was fire, right?
He said it was good. But the way he said it was good, that sounded like he believed it.
And then Fat Fuck Academics I want some what the fuck did he say about that? He said it's
Oh,
gonna
he said it
have
was
some
a classic.
it's gonna be a classic. He's gonna be shooting at some people on that
Don't kill
album
me,
and some
Sid.
other bullshit. So who knows, man? Who knows?
That he got this picture, he better put it back. Give it back to who
He's
it
been
belongs
acting
to,
for
first of
15
all.
years. You're not wrong.
Exactly.
But listen, again, this is the rollout, and this is the point I'm trying to make. The man don't got no fucking plan. This is his rollout, and it's crazy. We just saw Clips do an amazing rollout with that album, right?
Yes, sir.
We saw something that we ain't seen in a long time when it comes to like.
With the Clips, we got the epitome of a well put together rollout across numerous platforms. We got the pre-rollout, album drop, then we got the post-rollout. First week sales doesn't mean it's done selling. But a lot of people have that in their head, like, oh, I got to make sure these first week sales are high as hell. But don't realize you can just go out and sell your album the second week. The second week come by, now you have other interviews that you've done with people that nobody's seen yet, where you're saying things and little details coming from the production and how you put the album together. In those little podcast interviews, show interviews, when I went to Complex Con, they had an interview with Speedy. They were talking about the album at Complex Con when I went in November for Complex Con in Las Vegas. So I witnessed that live. I saw the clips. I saw them. Same thing Aubrey did in the truck. People can see you. I saw clips. They were on the digital basketball court. They had the chairs. Speedy was right there asking Pusha T and Malice questions at Complex Con. This is post the album coming out. Nobody said you got to stop selling after the first week sales. You can continue to do what you need to do to make sure you rack in more funds. But you're worried about your first week unit sales and then you're done. The clip showed, oh, no, wait. We can still, bet. Like, yo, schedule more interviews. Do a tiny desk, everything. Now we have Aubrey come around biting his lip with chartreuse bullets in a blick. You rolling out Iceman, but you're throwing in about 4, 5, 6 Pinocchios. Like, that makes sense. You're collabing with Marvel on some superhero-ish Marvel and OVO. Bro, you're literally so all over the board. We don't even know what to see, what to expect from this rollout for Iceman. But with the clips, everything made sense. You got the stories, everything. Talked about the music. They played some music. I know for Joe and Jada's podcast with Fat Joe and Jadakiss, they played some music. They played Chains and Whips for them. They love the song. We come over here, we don't even know what we're gonna get. And we're going into the new year with no album when he said we were gonna drop it in 2020. Bro, come on, man.
Like rollout. And you come back and this is your rollout by going to your friend streamers, having them tell everybody the album is fire, having them glaze you on stream. Glaze you, net.
Oh my
and you
God.
fucking singing in Ben the Don's ear and y'all just laughing and saying dumb shit. That's your album rollout?
It may be his rollout, if I'm being completely honest.
That's why I think this is part of it. That's why I think this is part of it. But
because them episodes ain't worked out.
I mean, but let's be real here. And I know this is gonna be an overgeneralization. What age group do you think are watching these streams that he's on?
Kids. He's doing this for the kids like Peter Pan.
At least teenagers, 18-year-olds.
So, yeah, I would say anybody between, well, let me see, depending on whose stream it is. So, Ben the Don, after that, anywhere between like 14 to 20.
18-ish, somewhere around there.
24 at the most. Not I'm being generous. So, yeah, so it's like 14 to 24.
Damn, somebody in the chat said 12.
You're going after the preteens and the young adults.
Not 12.
Someone make sure Tiff good.
For Aiden's stream.
But that's what I mean. That's what I mean. At that point, this is where you're promoting your album. So it's pretty clear that you're trying to keep that base attached to you. And I could tell he affected by this. Even on stream, there was a part when he was on the Ben the Don stream where he was giving that motivation.
I'm sorry, why is that man named Ben the Don? The man's name is Ben the Don. Me being a Caribbean and then spotting things that are suspect. When I see a man's name is Ben the Don. What are you bending? I'm sorry. The Caribbean side of me. Blame my uncle them. Blame a family member them for me being this way. Let me make that clear. All right? But when you see a man named Ben the Don, brother, what you want Ben, dog? What? You all right? Everything good? Because you sound sweet. Jesus. The boy named Ben the Don. Let me stop. Let me step out of that because, you know, that's family that made me like that, you know. For Caribbeans, Jamaicans, y'all already know. But I'm just asking questions.
Motivational speech. Y'all saw he slipped up when he was trying to give the aid of the women he was giving advice to.
Especially for the females out there. Oh, I'm 25. I'm 28. I need to have a kid. I need to settle down.
You know, if it doesn't matter if you're 20. It's like he was searching for like an age that was like appropriate that nobody was gonna crack jokes on. So he went with 25.
What's good, neighbor?
I was like, motherfucker, I seen that. He was like, you know, even if you're like 20, he was about to say 21. You know, he was about to say some shit like that. Even if you're like 25. I'm like, yeah, all right, nigga. We heard you. But that just shows you like, you basically getting on these things and the way that you're speaking about shit, you walking on eggshells, so you trying to laugh your way through this shit. You're not gonna laugh your way through a successful album, bro.
Can't do that because then Poe's gonna be clowning more on your album.
Yeah, bro. Matter of fact, let's keep it honest. A lot of the people that are going to listen because they want to see what the fuck you gonna say.
Yeah.
So, you know, them numbers might not mean shit for you. You know, them second week numbers gonna matter, but it's like, what are people really listening for? Because right now you're becoming an antic rapper. You're becoming one of those rappers that people want to see what is he gonna do next that we can laugh at.
Damn, that is true. You said that. That's crazy.
But that's what he's become.
But if he turns into an antic rapper, that takes me back to the days of World Star. Y'all remember World Star? The World Star rappers that never made it. Y'all remember them? All them random names when you go onto the World Star Hip Hop website, bro. It's the same thing that I'm seeing, bro. You that's what you're turning yourself into. Instead of working on yourself and making yourself better, you're just riding the wave of antics to an island that you are not familiar with. Come to find out, this island is filled with cannibals. That's where it's going. Why are you not working? It's not looking like you're working. Why are you not keeping it consistent? Why are you not keeping the continuity? At least give the people a story that they can follow. There's no story. No continuity. Zero. But we're supposed to love it.
I'm in. Because none of this is surrounded by music. Only people saying, yo, this shit about to be fire are Drake fans. Because you can't tell me an album about to be fire when everything you heard before you ain't like. As a Clips fan, right? I could hear them drop a couple of songs and I could be like, yo, I can't wait for this album. I'm definitely anticipating this album because I want to listen to it. Not I'm listening to it because I want to see if they still got it. So it's like, when you see him, he's like, he thinks like this is great attention when it's not. And this is why I bring up this with him doing this shit, holding a gun. Now, I know other people are going to say, oh, you know, he's out. He could do whatever you want. He can't just post a picture of him and his gun. No. No.
This has not been your
Come on, man. This is corny shit.
All of a sudden, you posted up with guns and stuff. Sir, you're 40 again.
That's not you, man.
This corny shit. There's a million gun owners out there that would look at what he's doing right now and say this shit corny as shit.
Corny as hell.
Corny.
Look believable.
Anybody adding all these fucking accessories to their shit, they clowns, bro. Like you got a strobe light on the bottom of your gun, bro. Come on, man.
Oh no, yeah.
Strobe light, nigga. Like I would. Come on, bro.
You got the flashlight, so you're not doing no surgery.
Not the flashlight.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Y'all are nasty.
That's crazy.
I got a flashlight. Y'all are
Yo, but that's what I'm saying though. Like anybody accessorizing their shit like this to show it on the net is corny as shit.
I would not
it's just like actual age, bro. That's the problem.
That's it.
Neighbor said Drake needs to do like Megan, ask the people what they want to hear from him. Here's the thing, though. Here's the biggest problem in that, because I agree. I agree to a point, because it can go either two ways. One way that it can go is for Aubrey it's now you got to rely on the fan base to tell you what they want to hear, meaning you got to wait to get an understanding of what they want to then go and kind of create what they desire if you understand what they're saying. But the other way it can go is at that point, if you are asking the fans for what they want, you losing your power. You see what I'm saying? That's how a lot of people lose their power that way. A lot of artists lose their power. They sit there and ask, what do you guys want? What do you guys want to hear? I'm stuck. I don't know what to give y'all. I need y'all to tell me what y'all want to hear. You're losing your power. You're letting your fans control you. You're the conductor of this symphony. You're supposed to provide the sound that's going to move the people. If you shouldn't ask for what they want, now it looks like you're in the crowd and the people are the conductors. So for a lot of people it could work, but that's for more low tier artists. For Drake, it could actually ruin him. So there's many ways where that can go, but it's a little flawed, if that makes sense. You know? So I like the idea of him sitting down and saying, "Oh, nah, you gotta figure out what the fans want to get this." Cool, but it might work in a different way for him than it did for Megan Thee Stallion. On top of that, consider the fan base. What's the demographic that he's going after? Like they said in this, what is the age range for the people that streaming his kick stream? You know, you're getting the preteens to young adults around what? 14 or 15 to 25. That's the approximate age range. That's the demographic that we have right now. Anybody that's tapping in, that's listening, is between that age bracket. Sometimes younger, sometimes older. It all depends. My point is, you're never going to get a clear answer from that demographic. I'm sorry. You're not going to get a clear answer. Everybody wants something different. Somebody might say house. Somebody might say some jazzy kind of music. Somebody might want a soul sample. But at that point, remember what we talked about when it comes to the compilation albums? Compilation albums are not working anymore. They're not hitting no more. Everything is scattered all over the place. We don't necessarily want that no more. We want structure. This album got to have a backbone. Compilation albums have no backbone. Sorry, not sorry. You actually got to care about this now. You got to construct this properly so that the consumer can enjoy it and continue to push this and make it have longevity. The music's not having longevity nowadays because everybody want to do something different and they want to group it all together in some package as if it's going to work. That's not going to work no more. Sorry. Let's keep going.
But, I mean, again, this man...
At your age, not your shoe size. That's
Right.
Hey, listen, I'm just saying, bro. Like, this shit corny as shit. Like, you got your little handgun, you got your strobe light, you got the zesty bullets in there, you got a zesty magazine. You know, you and then you bite your lip to top it off.
Man, where you get these sounds from, bro?
Bro, like, come on, man. This man, like, come on, bro.
That boy's trying to make that look sexy as hell.
I don't know if the biting the lip shit was supposed to be some hard shit. I don't know, man.
Oh no, he's trying to make it attractive.
Some shit. I don't know.
I don't know if he wanna be sexy or zesty or mean.
He said both.
Both?
It's an identity crisis, man. Jeez.
But that brings me to the other side of this, right? Of us saying, like, you know, him talking about the album is done, the album is this, oh, the album is fire, the album, all this shit, right? Why we got him setting up a recording studio in Area 29.
In the strip club.
In the strip club, Area 29, to set up a recording studio. But the album is done and it's fire.
He said that in I didn't watch the stream, but I was watching what's his name? Marcus at Work.
Mm-hmm.
He had the strip, and he did say that he was gonna set up the studio.
But why? I thought, isn't the album done? Like, why you need more inspiration, my guy?
That's crazy.
You know, bro, this is what I'm talking about. When you had a good idea and now you ruin it. I understand what he's trying to do too, because you're trying to catch some sort of ambiance. You're trying to get the ambiance together. You're trying to feel something in this moment that's going to inspire you to rap in a certain way. And if you're in a strip club and you're setting up a recording studio, you feel lust. Now you're feeling lusty, and then you match it together with the zestiness. But then this album's called Iceman. You see what I'm saying? You had a good idea, and this is what you want to replace it with. You were following a story. You're following an idea with the Iceman, with the branding of the truck, everything. Now you want to go this way because it feels better. Because you think this will do better. You had it right there, and you said, nah, man, it's too hard to do this. And then you want to go this way where nothing makes sense, man. Come on.
You know what? He heard Kendrick did 100 for GNX, and he's like, I want to try to.
That's not how this works.
Yeah, this is it.
This is sad.
Oh, we're recording an album in the club. I'm going.
Yeah, so they need inspiration.
What are we doing? Are we recording in the club?
OVO 29 Studios. Who's Octavian? Is that an artist?
Yeah.
I never heard of him.
Weird alligator.
Oh, Lord.
He in the UK, I think.
This one says, I'm so hyped for this album. I know a girl in LA who got the new Drake Nike Chrome Heart puffer jacket. I'm not going to say what the ticket was for that. It's embarrassing. Obviously, I told her.
I'm dead. Drake needs to go back to the basics of why people started effing with him in the first place. He had the women because of the perceived vulnerability. You know what's crazy about that? I love that you said that, neighbor, because that's the only reason why. It's the front half of the catalog, meaning all his songs that he first started is the reason why he's the number one on these different charts for this year. It's the old music that's making people want, like, he's literally, it's as if like he's acting this way to force everybody to go and stream the old music. Did I just hit the nail on the head, bro? Like, was that the nail in the coffin right there? You're moving this way to get people to go this way so they can stream all this. Did I just crack the code? Hold on a second. Oh, wait. But even then, it doesn't make sense because look what you're trying to do now. Damn, or maybe inadvertently they're going over here to listen to the old music. Maybe that's the play. You're trying to push this for the younger generation but by you moving like this, you're pushing everybody to listen to oldest that they love. Damn. I still stand by Drake should have dropped Iceman on the first day of the snow in Canada. Hey, Quickie, I don't disagree. That would have been a good idea. Well, for whatever you had at the moment, that would have been a great idea if I'm going to be real. That's a really good idea that you had, to be honest. Well, it's too late, man. Oh, my God. Because when you go back and listen to the old music, it's great. It's great. Like, I like a lot of the old songs. Because in that time, that's when a lot of people were, like, open to new music. A lot of people were hating. But when they saw the girls liking it, they had to give it a chance. And now they started to like it all together. I remember those days.
I'm going to need to wear it for my Iceman Instagram photo drop. This shit right here, this is the dangerous shit. People like this. This is the dangerous shit. This that super fandom shit. It's like this right here.
What?
See this shit? Shirtless man wearing face paint, crying at rapper Playboy Cardi concert. Masculinity in 2025.
It's sad, bro. It is sad. That's all I can say.
You know what the crazy thing is?
Sir!
Hey, yo!
Why? Why are we moving like this? What's the reason? There's no way. I'm sorry. There is no way you're at a concert with your shirt off and your Death Star of a stomach out and you're crying real tears for an artist that won't even see you. Did I mention he got his shirt off? Like, bro.
Stop the cap.
That's ridiculous. In my mind, I'm going to sit there and look at you and be like, that's concerning. Like, let's keep it tall right now. You look weird. What's wrong with these dudes, bro? Like, I feel bad. I feel bad, to be honest. I feel like this is my fault. I feel like anytime I see something like this, I'm just like,
Jesus Christ.
I just don't get it, bro. Like, what is we doing, man? What is we doing? What's good, Judy? Happy Sunday. Jesus, God, man, with his shirt off. And you got a Death Star for a stomach. Why?
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
The crime.
Why is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Jordan, I don't disagree, but it's just too much. Like, that's all I'm saying. It's just too much. Like, what did they do to you, bro? Like, I feel like we must defend you in some sort of way. I feel like I must take it upon myself to step in and be like, nah, bro, everything's gonna be all right. All right, you know, come here. Come listen to some Kendrick real quick. Yo, you heard this album, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers? Come here for a second. What's hurting your feelings? You know what? Never mind. Come listen to this song, Die Hard. Come here. I hope it's not too late to set my demons straight. Come here. Come listen to that. Oh, my God. I love that song so much. I love that song so much.
Between him and Young Boy, I don't know who got the craziest fan base, but both of them niggas got the weirdest fan bases. Besides Drake too, but yeah.
Shit crazy. This fandom shit is wild, bro.
This is getting crazy.
Yeah, it's getting super crazy. Los posted this, which I think is a better representation. So let's fix this picture and here we go. There it is. This is better. Yeah.
You know, there's just some people in this world that should just not be on the internet. I'm not gonna lie. I never needed to see that. I never needed to see it. And now because that I've seen it, everybody need to see it too. Y'all need to see it. Ain't this the same man that rapped? What was it? What's that one song? Was it Give Me a Hug? Talking about, oh, if I went away, girls be twerking on the stage with a dictionary. Well, here we are.
Yeah, this is more fitting. Holding the documents. This is the picture you should have took.
Document 79 and document 80 in there.
Hold that paperwork that you was filing.
Is that Zaytoven?
Legal filings. Hold that shit and then bite your lip and then you could do it like, there you go. That works. All right, so yeah, that's Drake and his rollout, which I don't believe. Here's my question though: any of y'all gonna listen to it?
I'm gonna skip through it. See what you talking about, but I'm not gonna fully listen to it.
You better than me. I'm gonna go like how I did for
This man said he gonna skip through it. This man said he gonna frolic. He gonna frolic through the album. This man gonna skip through the album. That's wicked.
part of it.
I'm just nosy. I'm just nosy. I like to see what he.
I can't have that in my phone.
They in the chat. They saying nope. They said not the first week.
First week.
He's kind of trying to throw himself and embrace the end because this is what a lot of people are going to do. They want to see what the fuck you talking about. Oh shit, what did Drake say on the album? You know? Oh, he said this. He finally responded to this. Like, it ain't like it's gonna be anything profound. He just go.
Is he gonna say names? I don't know. That's up for debate.
I don't know if he gonna say names.
I don't think he is personally.
No, he will.
So.
I want to hear him bury himself
no,
more.
He won't.
So.
Me too.
I mean, but he's already burying himself by not dropping the album. This anticipation you created for how long now? You not every time you every month you spend not dropping this shit, you're burying yourself. Because what are you so afraid of?
Drake does a lot worse for himself when he speaks.
That is true.
Facts.
That is also true.
They said Duck Lips ain't dropping no names, yeah. DuckTales. Ooh.
I just heard that song yesterday. I heard that DuckTales song yesterday, and I'm like, man, I want to sample the song. That's crazy.
I feel like it's been done before. I feel like somebody.
All right, we're pretty much at the end of this, bro. I pretty much laid out everything I wanted to say. If you haven't figured it out, We're here for entertainment purposes. If your heart is hurt, I'm sorry. You just got to understand when you come over to the Flex Your Mind Network, we're going to have some fun. We're going to be critical, but we're going to have some fun at the same time. I don't want y'all to sit there and be bored. You crazy? Got to make sure there's fun for everybody, man. Come on, you know it's rated E over here until it's not. I already talked about the inconsistencies with the rollout. We talked about the antics being the technical rollout. His character, how he moves, everything like that. You might think it's working through your eyes, but in the eyes of the consumer that's looking at you, we're all looking at you like, bro, you okay? Yo, you might need a therapist, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I'm just saying, man, like, I'm concerned for the rollout because this is the one that you're supposed to take the most, like, this is your most serious album you're working on, and now look how you're moving. And you don't understand. I said this multiple times. Whether you like it or not, you are a leader here. Your leadership affects the city. We don't realize that, but that's what it is. Regardless if you notice or not, the way you move and how you act out there reflects upon the people in the city. That's why a lot of people running around here crazy nowadays. A lot of dudes might actually be running around here biting their lip while they blick. Let's be honest. They might blick off, biting their top or bottom lip. You never know. And they're going to stand there and be like, oh, that feels so good, man. Yo, go find me a Target, bro. I'm trying to do that again, bro. Damn, did I just, damn, that was, that's how I feel like it's going to be around here. Damn. I'm not with it, bro. I'm not with it. You had the right idea and you just ruined it for yourself. Don't go around blaming other people now. I ain't got no time for that. I'm sorry. Kendrick's still outside. He's not doing ish. Oh, well, you're not wrong. Like, oh my. I feel like there's so much you could have done, man. You know what I'm saying? There's so much you could have done, but you didn't. All right. I ain't gonna lie. I think we're gonna call it here. Y'all got Weeknd who's bigger and more successful than Drake. Yeah, Tiff, but the issue, Tiff, is the Weeknd. How do I put this? When it comes to Drake, he's been in people's eyes more than the Weeknd. I don't know if y'all remember, but remember when I said people got to see you 15 different times to mess with you? If you're constantly seeing Aubrey on the internet all the time, every day, etc., people are going to remember you more than the other person that's been doing more work. That's how social media works nowadays. You got to be in everybody's face for people to mess with you. That's how it is. That's how it's always been. Right? And when I look at Toronto, it's the same thing here. There's a reason why a lot of people out here love Drake more than the Weeknd, even though Weeknd is doing bigger and better things than him, literally. Like, literally. But because of Drake is visible, because Drake is in everyone's face, they're going to put him over the Weeknd any day. And on top of that, let's not forget the OVO and EXO beef. OVO is Drake, EXO is Weeknd. They've been beefing for years. But people love OVO more than EXO because OVO's been around more. They've been in the people's eye more than EXO. EXO's behind closed doors. OVO's in front of everybody's face. So that's why people are going to gravitate more towards Drake than the Weeknd. Now, when it comes down to the music is going to speak for itself. A lot of people are still going to go this way over to the Weeknd because the Weeknd got tracks. But his tracks are more for a majority. Reason why people like Drake is because Drake is looking out for the people that like that kind of music by continuing to make that kind of music. And the people that gravitate towards that kind of music is going to like that. They're going to appreciate that. They're going to show love for that. So that's why even though the Weeknd is doing more work, people are still going to look at Drake as that guy. You saw the Weeknd did what, $1 billion deal? to have an investment of a lifetime, turning his music into property, which has never been done before. They're going to look at that. They're not even going to understand it, but they're still going to look at Dre like, oh, wow. He's still moving. He's still doing, like, that's how it is here. That's how it is here. That's why it's like, that's why we call it Gotham City for real. No cap. It's strange and it's scary. That's what it is. That album isn't dropping until Drake has convinced himself that he isn't anything Kendrick said he was. He probably has his phrases he tells himself every morning in the mirror. Don't care. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the brightest of them all? But that's what it is around here. I just laid out, honestly speaking, that's how it works. It's the visibility that gets you the credibility. So, it's what it is, you know? Hate to see it, but that's just how it goes. All right, we're coming up to an hour. I am going to call it here. We did 2 videos. We had a fun time. Oh, we're past an hour. Oh my God. It's been an hour and 12 minutes. Oh, no, I'm good. I'm done. I was wondering why it's like 9:13 right now. Damn, no, I'm good. I'm gonna kick it in the Discord for anybody that wants to pull up to the Discord. Link in the description for the Discord if you want to pull up and join. Don't be shy. Flex Mob gonna take care of you. As long as you come in on good manners, good respect, all that, good vibes, everything. We ain't got zero problems with you, you know? But don't start no beef. Don't start no fight. Because that's going to get you kicked out, all right? But if you want to pull up to the Discord on some good intentions, yeah, we're going to take care of you. Link in the description to the Discord, all right? Tiff, I am not going to watch that video. Here's the thing, Tiff. I watched the video about what you just said, but like Deleted said in that video, it's messy. Take care, Judy. Have a great night. The video's messy. I can't do that. Knowing that there's a lot of people in the city that might be watching, if they see that, they'll be like, oh, nah, what's wrong with him? I can't have that. I can't have that. But I'm out. I'm going to go have some dinner for once. I ain't even have dinner like how long? For the past how many days? I ain't got no dinner. So I'm going to go have some dinner. But for now, y'all know what it is, man. Is Dante going to be there? Probably not. It was messy. I know. I'm not doing that. I can't do that. I need proof. I need undeniable proof if you want me to watch videos like that. I can't do it. Sorry. If it's like breaking news, oh, yeah, I'm right there with y'all, but I can't do it if it's just a 1 or 2. To be honest, I can't do that for the page. It's not a good look, to be honest. Especially around here, it's not a good look. With everything that I'm saying, it's already a problem. But if I do something like that, oh, no, that's blatant. I can't do that. I'm just going to be honest. Like, I'll have fun and poke the bear with it, but I can't do a reaction to a video like that. That's dangerous. Because what if I was to get a sponsor around here and then they see that video? Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. Because I make sure I tell people, look, I'm being honest, I'm being critical when I analyze the marketing capabilities of Aubrey. So that's my scapegoat right there. But a video like that, nah, I can't do it. It was funny. I just wanted to laugh. Girl, I already watched it like 2 times already, so I already know what he's going to say pretty much. As far as I see it, I'm only convinced about two of the girls. I'm not sure about Eternity. Well, who knows? Or that boy. Who knows? Either way, I'm out for the night. I'm going to go get some dinner for once. After dinner, I'm going to be in the Discord kicking up. Probably work on an upload or 2. But for now, I just want to let y'all know, take care, be well, be safe, stay true, be you, live long and long live peace. Shout out to the Flex Mob, shout out to the Shadow Mob. I appreciate everybody. Shout out Prime Boys, W Prime Boys. Y'all already know the vibe. But for now, we going to be out. And I'll probably see y'all tomorrow, all right? Peace. Take care.